Why you be going at Meek Mill on social media then?
I love Meek.
No, you don't. You always talk about you love somebody.
I love Meek.
And be butchering them on.
When did I butcher him?
Man,
I love Meek. Meek, I love you. I'm the only one on social media saying he's not gay.
But you did say you have a hard time proving that you're straight, though.
I said he did a bad job,
yes.
Which he laughed at. He laughed at the joke. He's like, this is the first time I laughed at somebody saying I'm funny.
You just like, so not, as long as it's a name, you're going to go back and forth with him, huh?
Yeah, if it's somebody if somebody's using me for my name, I'm not going to go back and forth.
Right.
But if it's big enough that
right.
Sure, I'll do it.
Right.
Also, if there's a, but Meek did nothing to me, by the way. Like, honestly, he's really innocent in all this. And I do support him. I do think that he gets an unfair shake. I think he gets like trolled a lot. And I think he's probably like a good guy.
Right.
So I always say, leave Meek alone. Even though I do make some jokes.
I read that you went to Shreveport to check out 50 Cent G Unit film.
50 Cent's the GOAT, bro. If 50 asked me, I'm pulling up.
Really?
I love 50. Yeah, 50 is the GOAT. If 50 doesn't f with you, I don't f with you. But I just don't know why yet. But he's never wrong. If he doesn't like you, there's a reason.
Really?
And in my suspicion, he knows the reason, but he doesn't snitch.
Right.
So he just doesn't tell.
Right.
But he'll say he doesn't f with you. Like, he's been saying the Diddy forever.
Really?
And all of us were like, oh, you just hating. I was like, So if 50 doesn't like you, I don't.
You ain't go to the party? You ain't never been to one of them Diddy parties?
No, I wasn't cool enough, bro. You went?
Bro, I just got on like a year and a half ago, bro. No.
That's what everybody says, right?
I did.
I'm supposed to act like you're not a 3-time Super Bowl champion going to Diddy parties.
That ain't got invited nowhere.
Yeah, all right. You probably would have went to Epstein's Island.
Nah.
Shannon. What if they said it was a Lululemon outlet and everything was 50% off? What if they said there's half off Lulu's at the Epstein's Island?
I go right up here in Beverly Hills and go to Lulu.
You think? But I think that you would have gone. You would have flown private for that. No?
No.
Not for any of the girls.
I'm not a party guy.
You're not a party guy?
No.
What if they had the best oatmeal? What if every morning it was the best oatmeal you've ever had?
No, I'm good.
You never went to one freak out?
Not one.
Nothing?
Nah.
Or Freaknik? What is it? What is it called?
Freaknik. I was at Freaknik. Now, hold on. That's a whole different story.
Freaknik is 10 times crazier than
Freaknik is a whole different story now.
That's 10 times crazier than a Diddy party.
That's a whole different
Tell me about the Freaknik, man.
Yeah, Freaknik was like that.
Was it crazy or what?
Ooh, was it crazy?
And what? Yeah. Can you explain what that is? It even legal to explain?
Well, they did away with it. It had gotten so big. It had gotten so out of control.
So this is happening in Florida.
This is Atlanta.
Oh, is Atlanta?
Yeah.
Where the Uncle Luke?
Oh, that was Daytona. That was Black College Beach Week. But Uncle Luke came to Freaknik too. Uncle Luke, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what happens? It's just
shut it down. It got too big. It got too crazy. They were just like, you ended up, businesses had to shut because people were not, they didn't know how to behave, because it was cool when it was just college students.
And then it became
because grown people started, and guys just started getting disrespectful with the women, and the traffic was gridlocked, and people started complaining, and they just like...
Bro, you know what's funny? The same thing happened to White Freaknik, which is spring break.
Yeah.
And
where was that? Where'd y'all have
They was doing it in Cancun, and they were doing it in a bunch of places.
Oh, yeah, MTV, yeah.
Yeah, the MTV. And I remember I was working for MTV back in the day. I hosted like the last ever spring break, and I knew it was over because the sponsors were like Kmart. Like, I was like, yeah, that's not a sexy sponsor. You know what I mean? And, but I remember seeing the people in the crowd, and this is supposed to be like a college thing.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing like 35-year-old British guys.
Yes.
I was like, yeah, this is a little weird. So that's really what it is. It's just the old people started showing up.
Yeah.
You got to find old people parties.
Yeah. And they started showing up and emptied it up, and it was...
You got to go to Burning Man, bro.
Huh?
I got to take you to Burning Man.
What is that at?
You never heard of Burning Man?
I haven't.
Oh, man. It's this amazing party event. I don't even know what to call it, but we just got to go out to the desert. Go out to the desert.
Where's it at?
In where's exactly? Black Rock City. Is that Nevada?
Yeah, Nevada.
Yeah, Nevada. Black Rock City, Nevada.
Oh.
And then you just basically drive your little Winnebago out there. We hang out for the week. Party.
You still do it?
I've gone a few times. I might go back this year. I got to talk to the wife. We got to negotiate these things.
Is it like, so I guess it's for older people.
Diddy used to go there a lot, actually.
No, I'm good.
No, but it's not his thing. But he did go there. We try to distance ourselves from that. But I didn't go to any Diddy parties at Burning Man.
I'm not a crowd guy.
Oh, really?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
But you're such a performer. You've got such a...
Yeah.
You're good with attention.
And when people ask me, this is how I describe myself. I'm the most outgoing introvert you're going to meet.
Interesting.
I'm exhausted at the end of the day.
It's a real effort for you to do it. Mm-hmm. Got it.
I go home. I don't really talk. I had a girlfriend, and her friend's like, man, he got to be so much fun. I mean, you see him on television, and she was like, he's nothing like that at home.
Really? So you're quiet. You're in your head.
Yep.
Are you like plotting and thinking? Are you like?
I am thinking. I'm thinking. How do we grow this? How do I make this better? How do I get better at this? How do I get better at my job at ESPN? How do I get better at Club Shay Shay? How do I get better at Nightcap? How can we scale Shay Shay Media? What do we need? Yeah.
Constantly competing.
Yeah. But I'm my competition.
Say again?
I'm my competition, though.
There's nobody else? What about Ocho?
Ocho's my partner.
So you brought in your biggest competition as your partner. That was genius.
No, I just thought I thought Ocho would be great.
He's phenomenal.
Because he gets the entertainment aspect of it and he doesn't take himself serious.
That's the thing. He's able to laugh at himself. That is an incredibly endearing quality.
It is. It is.
Yeah, I think that's and it's very rare. Like you can make fun of him and he'll laugh, but he'll also hit you as
yeah.
I don't want him and Cam to beef anymore. Can we stop that?
I don't know what that's about. I don't know anything about that. I didn't know Cam.
Shout out Cam and Mace. What they've made.
Yeah, they do it. They do what they do. Yeah. But what I'm not in competition with them. Yeah. We do. Like I said, they print 80% of the money in the last 5 years. They'll print more. We don't have to be in competition.
Yeah.
If we get something, that don't mean you lost. If you get something, that don't mean we lost. That's the way I look at it. Now everybody doesn't look at it that way. Everybody wants us to be in competition. No, I'm not in competition with them guys. Ocho and I are not in competition. We believe it is what it is. The pivot, all the smoke, or whomever, 4th and 1 cams, bro. Y'all do what y'all do. We do what we do,
and then continue to do each other's stuff and build each other up.
For sure.
This is what Rogan did so brilliantly.
Yes,
it's like all the guys populated each other's podcasts, and then everybody rose up.
What did you learn about work when you was working at MTV? What did you learn?
That you gotta. Oh, I learned a lot of things. I learned like how to kind of behave on set. I learned like how to interact with other people in the business, like what they're looking for.
Right.
Who are the real ones? Who are the fake ones? Like I met some real friends there. I met Charlemagne there. I met Lil Duval there. Like mentors.
Right.
Like, Duval is like this huge mentor for me. Everything that I've done in stand-up is based on something that Lil Duval's already done. I don't think Duval gets enough credit for the influence he's had on comedy and internet culture.
Yeah. Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party because we like to do something before 2 something.